Hey, we are back with another episode of Thin to Win, Rough to Redemption. Everybody's got a story, and I got a story for you today. Buddy of mine also plays for the Colorado Rockies, Blaine Crim, my dog.
Yeah, how we doing?
I'm pumped to hang out, hear your story a little bit. We're both playing at around 10 to 15s on some days, so what we're gonna do is a modified shamble, where it's scramble off the tee, best ball in. But because birdies are probably not as often for us, if we happen to both make a birdie on the same hole, we're going to count it and see how low we can go. But even more so, we're going to hear all about his story, his path to MLB, and to his dream come true in 2025. So, ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on, man. All right, we are at Weekapaw Casino and Resort. We are a treat. According to JP over there, Cholla is number 10th in the nation for public courses, and Saguaro is number 6. So I've never played, but I'm really excited. Par 4, what we see is what we get here. But because Blaine and I are playing a scramble off the tee, I think we're going to try and play smart and really attempt to see how low we can go. So I think BC is going to go first and just put us out there and see if I can get us in a spot to post a number. Who knows? First tee jitters, Bubba. You ready to rock and roll?
I'm nervous, babe.
Yeah, you are. What do you feel like? Does getting on camera in a sport that you're mediocre at versus getting on camera in a sport that you actually get paid to play? What's the difference of that for you? Can you tell the difference when you're in the batter's box versus right now?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have the jitters like in the big leagues when I first got up there. I just didn't want to embarrass myself, which I did when I was with the Rangers. But yeah, here I don't want people to see how bad my golf swing is, so I am a little nervous.
Yeah, we're both baseball players, so don't criticize our in-to-out path.
Yeah.
Screw you guys.
My over-the-top swing.
That's it. Come on, man. Oh, or just go at it.
4.
Oh, my gosh. He just looked back at you. Sorry, we didn't know. Now I'm like contemplating whether or not to hit driver.
I pulled it.
Yeah, but that was pooped on. Back in college, we call it the R. Kelly Award for how that was pissed on right there.
Oh my gosh, he's looking at it.
That was it's a great start.
That was us 3-wood there. That was a little jittery right there. A little extra.
That's called adrenaline, boys.
Yeah,
come on,
juice in the
BC.
veins. Oh yeah.
Is that cover? Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
We're sitting pretty. Come on. That's how we started last time, too, and then it just crumbled. But we'll see what we got. Off and away we go.
Let's go.
Weekapaw, Cholla course. We both hit good ones. Blaine, welcome to the channel, brother.
Yeah, happy to be here. Pumped.
I can tell by that drive.
Yeah.
That was a 3-wood that was just absolutely beat.
Yeah, just happy it didn't go 5 yards. Stay on the tee box.
I think you and I both kind of have that over-the-top look where it's like the pull cut type, John.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix it. There's no point.
I know, especially for a baseball guy who's still in the big leagues that's always working in to out.
Yeah.
Like it's very rare that you're going to catch something middle in 100% of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if we try to fix that with the golf swing, I mean, I guess I have a little bit more of a reason just because I don't play anymore, but like, last thing I want is for you to take that into the spring training.
Yeah, I got some like soft lessons last year in spring, and the guy was like, videoing, and I'm like, hey man, I need you to be cut and dry with me. I need you to tell me how bad my swing is. And he was an older guy, and he was like, yeah, your swing's pretty bad.
As a golfer.
Yeah, as a golfer. And he's like, I don't want to like dive too deep into this and mess up your baseball swing, but I personally feel like, the stereotype of like when you grow up, they're like, you can't play golf, it's gonna mess up your baseball swing. I feel like baseball messes up my golf swing and golf helps my baseball swing. So I love like playing a game the next day after playing golf.
Yeah.
This is definitely not a part of my game that I'm proud of.
Yeah, this is like a runner on second, and you got to make sure you get it over.
Yeah.
Like there's only one swing possible. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Go. Now release. Go in. Go in. Let's go, homie. Let's go. Go ahead, JP.
Rather be lucky than good. Rather be lucky than good.
See, this is where both birdies count. We can get 2 birds here. That way our 2 bogeys on the next hole can even out. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Bite, 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 bite.
Oh yeah.
We can make
Nestled
those.
right there.
We can make those.
Yeah.
Come home, baby. This is how the last one started too, Rue. And we both saw what happened after that. So not too much of hope, but hopefully it's a different game. I'm not going to say it's like a nicer course because Dino is unbelievable, but there's just something walking up this fairway that makes me feel like I'm on a PGA spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing in the Skins game from this morning.
It's 1 caw for the channel. Bang! These babies are rolling compared to what we had at Dino. Granted, Dino punched 3 weeks ago, so.
Oh my gosh. Is that dead straight?
Yeah, it just stayed there. It's all right. I'm not mad at a par, but we're 1 under through 1. Let's go, baby. Hey, 1 under through 1.
1 under.
1 under through 1.
Can't birdie them off, you don't birdie the first.
That's right. But to go 2 under through 1 could have been special.
Yeah.
That's my bad. All right, so you went to Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Is that considered Ole Miss?
No, so I went to Mississippi College.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Little Division II school just outside of like Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
Was there all 4 years, so wasn't really expecting to get drafted when I didn't even have a single Division I come close to offering me.
Right.
Like I said, it's kind of like a little late bloomer. Kind of popped off like my junior year and had some teams kind of looking at me, and then senior year I knew the Rangers liked me and knew it was probably going to go in that direction and got drafted. I tried to quit really early on. Just wasn't used to like the individual side of like pro baseball. So called my wife. I'm like, we had just gotten engaged, and she was like, come on, just stick it out. My dad was like, hey, I promise you'd rather do this, because I was going to go work for him.
Yeah.
And ended up winning MVP of the league that year. And
that was drafted 19th round in 2019.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was in Spokane.
So did you get optioned to low A? Where'd you go?
No, I stayed in short season the whole time. And then COVID happened. And then in 21, I was 23. I was in high A. Like, parents were having to help pay for rent. And I was like, look, probably my last year, just go out and have fun. Like, you got to play a little pro ball, and let's see where it goes. And I ended up hitting 29 homers that year. And was like, that was the first year where I was like, oh, maybe I can do this.
Ooh.
So went and played winter ball, had a good year, and then I just kept going.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
We'll pick up from 23. So Ruben asked, do you have to break in drivers like you break in bats? And I guess the best thing is to tell the Jock story.
Yeah, I think Jock Peterson's known by all his teammates to, pick up different bats and just kind of, pick what he feels works that day. And, his locker in Texas had, probably 30, 40 different models of bats. And whatever he felt with that day is what he was going with. So half the time he didn't even use his own bats. So I don't think, and he hit a lot of homers with brand new bats. So I don't think you had to break him in as much. Burt's you have to. But
Yeah. Was yours broken in when he asked you to bomb it with?
No, brand new. Yeah, popped a homer in spring.
And kept it.
Kept it, yeah. Yeah, he gave me one though, yeah.
Par 5, dogleg right. Doesn't quite fit my swing, but I'm going to use that excuse. I'm going to try to go dead over this tree, let it cut back, let Blaine just smash one.
Oh yeah.
A little low riser. All right, now just pipe one, huh?
Yeah, let me just swing out of my shoes.
Love it.
That's through.
All right, 2021.
Yep.
Where are you playing?
I was in Hickory, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of struggling early on to start, and I think that's kind of what fueled the, when you're 23 years old, you're not making any money. I never signed for any money. Like, I think just as a man wanting to provide for your, wife and family, like, it's just kind of embarrassing sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I said, my parents were paying my rent. Lived with 5 guys in a 2-bedroom apartment. And so I didn't start off too good. So I'm, looking at myself in the mirror every morning, like, you're 23 and high, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
then kind of just turned it on in the month of July. Probably had the best month I've ever had in my career.
Okay.
And
Still in Hickory? You didn't,
yeah.
Okay.
And then after July, I got called up to Double A and kind of continued a hot streak. And that was like my first like big deal. Well, I mean, winning MVP was cool, but that was like, you know, I remember calling my wife emotional, like I'm going to Double A, like it's a huge deal. Because I think at that time, yeah, and then after that, so that was 22 or 21, 22, I went Double A for most of the year. Kind of had a really good month to finish, and then got called up to Triple A for the last 3 weeks. And then I went to big league camp that year as well. And then the next year went to big league camp again, started the year in Triple A, had a good year, didn't make it. Next year, big league camp.
Big league camp, just for the people, you're talking about spring training.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
And so
And Texas and spring training is where?
and Surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they share with?
The Royals.
Okay.
So we're pretty far away from everybody.
Yeah.
This year with the Rockies will be Scottsdale, but yeah. So I think I went to 3 or 4 big league camps with the Rangers, and
Never made any of them.
No, they always treated me right and did right by me. I play first base and DH, so I never really fit the team.
Yep.
And then this year went back to AAA again, and
Let's pause it right there. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's where the good stuff begins.
Yeah.
It's 260 to the green, and I don't have that, so I'm just gonna lay up, play at a three-hole number, try to split the goalpost of those sand traps, and let BC go at it. Oh no! Stay short of it. Yeah, I'm short of it.
yeah, it should be good.
Okay, that's a good miss. Let's bring the goldfish mind, MLB mind.
Oh, a little Ted Lasso.
Yeah, into the golf course. Fillets don't exist for you and I.
Yeah, you're right.
We're catching barrels.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. Oh, he did it. He did it. He did it. Bring that mindset, boy. Come on. Come on. Hey, BC, tell the camera I didn't pull this out of the desert. It's where
Yeah,
it
no,
was.
that's right there.
Yeah, come
Playing
on.
it as it lies.
Come on. It's not, I'm not giving myself a profitable lie. This is literally where it was. 95, little hot, little bit of a flyer, full 56. Blaine's got hopefully a bird secured. Come on. I missed it. Short?
Maybe
Yeah,
a little
kinda fat.
short.
That's
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. I'll get up and down. Glad we're on the same team. I got a touchy up and down here. Got to get up and. This is shot 3, right? Yeah, up and down for birdie. Bite,
Sit right there.
bite. What a great putt. What a great putt.
Burning
2 under through
edges.
2 on his own ball. Well, not really.
Yeah, that was
He
your
used
drive.
my drive.
Yeah.
So we've already secured a bird. Can we get 2 on the same hole? Vegas has that at like plus 1,700 before the round.
Oh. I'm a bit a little left at the hole, it looked like.
I mean, this really doesn't matter because we're still playing best ball.
Yeah.
All birdies count. So he's in. But just for my own, there's a 3 putt. You guys are noticing that. Who cares? 2 under through 2. Come on, baby. All right, hole 3. Choya. We're 2 under through 2. I'd like to say I contributed, but I haven't except for that drive.
Yeah.
So you're welcome.
Yeah.
166 down to 162. This should be a nice, comfortable 8-iron for your boy. Does he know my name is Thin to Win? He's in play if I catch one up to my brand.
Heyo.
Be good.
Love it.
Center green.
Love it.
Come on. I mean, if I hit a green in regulation, shout out Charlie Belgian, it is a win every time. So,
First iron shot of the day.
come on, lock in, baby.
Oh, there it is.
Superior just left it a tad open.
Yeah.
Hey, we're putting.
Putting.
Come on. I landed right here.
Tour spin.
That's it. You like better with a line, or you like better just kind of rolling it?
I just kind of whack it.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, I gotta hit it.
No, I think that's okay. Okay. All right, somebody's got to secure a 3 here. But why not a 2?
Why not?
You know what I mean?
You always got to make the ones they're not expect you to make.
That's it.
I'll give you a line.
Oh, golly.
It's kind of a bumpy putt.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my lag putting outside of 40 feet is just like praying it gets close. You know what I mean? He plays in the pros, so it's not the pro side in golf, but like, hit it with pace.
Jeez.
3-putt central. Hey, nonetheless, we're still in red figures.
Yeah.
On to 4.
We're about to bounce back.
Yeah, we are. Isn't it wild as baseball guy? I mean, Spark Notes version of me is I closed in college. In 2011, I was between 91 and 94, but in 2011 that was 98 to 99 now.
Yeah.
Right? So I was throwing well, but I was also smoking meth. So in my conference championship, I hadn't slept in probably 70 hours, and they called me in the semifinal game. Through 2.5 innings, closed him out. But I'm such a max effort guy that if I throw 2+ innings, I need 2 days rest.
Yeah.
And so they sent me out the next day, and in between innings, I snapped a curveball, arm went out. And I was a 21-year-old freshman because I went to rehab when I was 18 and took some time off. So I was a 24-year-old senior, kind of like you. Like, dude, doc just told me I need 18 months of recovery.
Yeah.
I'm going to be almost 26 trying to get into big league ball. Let's just hang them up.
Yeah.
But back then, I'm on the mound saying there's nobody hitting me.
Yeah.
Yet we come to the golf course and we say this place is going to absolutely murder us.
Tear you up.
All right, hole 4, par 4, 378. Looks like it's a blind tee, but according to the map, it's straight. So if we just go over this cactus and catch that speed shot, we should be good. Take us back down to 1 under.
Yeah.
Through 3. Let's stay hot. Mind of a goldfish here. Stay in. Stay in. Stay in. I saw 2 bounces.
Yeah, I see it.
I saw 2 bounces. It's not going to be the best. This is where we need you. Come on, cleanup guy. Bang! Bang! My dog.
Is that good there?
Let's go. What do you mean, bro? What do we mean is that good there? I couldn't tell if that was just, I thought you were going to pimp that. I thought you were going to pick it up and walk to the cart, bro.
No. Maybe it's that mobility I did this morning. Open up the T-spine a little bit.
Oh, did you?
I had something in my back going on. Started a new program. My back is just all out of whack.
Yeah. Okay, so then we get to this year.
Yeah. So
we get to this year and tell the story of your last 3 at-bats.
Yeah.
Of with Rangers.
Yeah. So last 3 at-bats. The third to last one, pinch hit, Aroldis Chapman in Fenway. Time run on second base. Go up there, and he's just throwing balls that look like Mentos coming in there. I mean, just throwing 102, 104. Felt like I was all over it. Had a good at bat, but
fouled them both back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Had a 7 or 8 pitch at bat. Ended up striking out.
Why though? Tell him.
Because he was throwing 104, and then I thought he was gonna, throw a fastball to end the at bat, and he threw
a 2-2 account.
Yeah, 2-2 count
with. I mean, respectfully, somebody that he's probably never heard of.
Yeah. No.
Right?
No chance.
They have a mound visit.
Yeah, they have a mound visit mid at bat. And I'm just sitting, at the batter's box by myself, like
taking in Fenway.
Yeah, that was my this is it moment. And I just was trying to manifest, like, here it goes, man. This is my first big league hit. I'm about to tie the game. Like, boys are going to go crazy. I'm slow. I'm going to get pinch ran for. Like, this is amazing. And I really thought he was going to try and just throw like 110. Yeah. And he threw a 95-mile-an-hour splitter, and I stood no chance. Swung right over the top. And then I think we fly to Detroit next day. I'm in there for Scooble. And, you know, Scooble did Scooble things and got me out twice. So, and then that was my last chance with the Rangers. So
what they did? What happened after that?
Got option, got sent down, got called back up like 2 weeks later for 2 days, didn't get an at bat, and then at the trade deadline, we're in the locker room at like 4:30. I'm playing that night in AAA, and we're all sitting and watching the trade deadline, and you know, Rangers aren't really getting anybody. It's getting close to crunch time, and they get Merrill Kelly, and we find out that it's just prospects. Nobody from the big leagues is going, so we know that somebody from the roster is going to get bumped off, and then they end up getting Phil Maton, and same thing. So 2 guys had to be bumped off the roster, and me and my buddy Dustin Harris were like, "Oh man, that's gonna be funny when it's us." Blah 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 blah, joking around, like didn't really know if it was us. And 5:02 comes along, and they come and grab me, and I found out I got DFA'd, so I had to go home. They sent me home. So the next 3 days were a wild time. It's kind of like, you know, I'm trying to test my true value. Like, does someone really want to put me on their roster? Am I really that good, or am I not good enough? And so those 3 days for me and my wife were a little crazy. But yeah, so Sunday came along. That was on a Thursday. Sunday came along. I found out that the Rockies claimed me. So I went onto their roster, go to AAA for 4 or 5 weeks. First week in Albuquerque, I played my team, Round Rock. So they shoved it up me. And then kind of put it together, started playing a little decent, and then I got called up on September 12th.
Yeah. Let's stop right there because it gets good.
Yeah.
This is all feel for both of us. So let me just say this right now. If we're gonna manifest, let's manifest 2 birdies here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Lock in.
Go a little bit, maybe?
No, that's perfect. Stay soft. My dog. BC's come to play. Good thing I didn't ask him for straight up match. Homie told me I play at like a 10, 11, and I'm like, okay, we're kind of the same. Let's play together. Now he's just throwing absolute dots. All right, literally the same shot, hopefully. Oh, go hard. That's all right. Once again, he's gonna make that for birdie, and we're gonna move on.
You're going to chip in for birdie.
That'd be tight. All right, so in August, you get DFA'd. September, you get picked up. September 12th is your big league game with the Rockies.
Yep.
And walk us through that whole scenario.
So honestly, so late in the year that I think we're supposed to go that way.
Other way?
Yeah. Oh well. So late in the year that I, you know, kind of thought that I wasn't going to get called up for the Rockies, and honestly had a lot of negative thoughts entering my brain, like, oh, I'm just going to get DFA'd again, and, you know, just not positive thoughts, but ended up getting called up and go to San Diego, get up there and have no idea who anyone is. Never met anyone for the staff. I've played against a few of the guys, but other than that, like, I didn't know anybody, so I'm having to introduce myself. I'm nervous as I could possibly be. First at bat, come up and strike out again, and I'm like, dude, here we go again, you know?
Who was it against, you know?
JP Sears.
Okay.
And so
I mean, he's not no slack.
No.
Yeah,
no.
he's their guy.
Yeah, and you know, I'm like, here we go again. And second at bat comes along, second, third, 2 outs. We haven't scored. They're beating us. And I was just, again, I'm manifesting on deck. Like, hey, he's going to throw you a fastball up, and you're going to, you know, hit it right back at him. You're going to score 2 guys. It's going to be your first big league hit, whatever. And I get up there, man, he just flips a little slider in there, and I black out. And I end up hitting a 440-foot homer for my first big league hit. And
did you end up getting the ball back?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Rockies fan caught it, so it ended up being a super cool moment.
Did you have to give him anything for it?
Just a signed ball, yeah. I guess because no one knew who I was, so it worked out. But yeah, super cool moment for me. And then after that, you know, started getting more comfortable every day, and ended up having a good little stretch for him. So I'm excited for, you know, this coming up.
Let's
year.
go, baby. I'm the best 56 wedger in the game, and here's why.
Yeah. It's a great shot.
Not like tourish, but great for me. I'll make that. It's not gonna move as much as you'd like. Right now you have it.
Like at your ball?
Yeah, right now you have it like here.
Okay.
So I would split that in half.
Okay.
He did it.
I left it short.
Oh no! Oh no, that's all right, good par. All right, hole 5, 1 under as a team still. Pretty much the same number again, 160 up to 162 instead of 166 down to 162. A very narrow green, but man, what a view, huh?
Yeah.
Let's have some fun here. Let's put her tight.
Left it open again.
All right, I'm needed.
Yeah, needed.
Let's freaking go.
Like oxygen need you.
Yeah, I'm needed right now. Let's go. I like center green. Let's give us another putt. Let's not 3-bang it, huh?
So much faith in you.
That a baby.
Should trickle right too.
Hopefully. Oh, hit it kind of like a weenie, but we can get up and down from there. That's all right.
It's better in the desert.
Par 3s are not our friends.
No. That's why I really feel like it hurts amateurs, especially in like 2-man, 4-man scrambles.
Mm-hmm. So I went to college at a private Christian in South Dakota, and even as I hadn't fully, that's where the seed was planted per se, but I didn't really. I was going to Bible studies, but still sleeping with chicks. You know what I mean? And so it was hard. Even most people would even say statistically, Christian schools are even more or less Christian. So what was that dynamic in Mississippi?
Yeah, same, kind of the same like you're talking about. Like, you know, it's so forced upon you at the school that it's like you almost want to do things out of spite. Yeah, I feel like, and you know, I think another thing too is that at schools like that sometimes it's pressed on you so hard that you have to be perfect and follow this straight line, and like if you deviate, then you know you're a bad person, and it almost like pushes you away. Yeah, and I think that's what. My college coach did a good job about though, is like kind of, he was so real and he talked about his struggles and he talked about, you know, what he had been through, and you're like, oh, well, like, you know, I see the, you know, Jesus in this guy. Yeah. Like I can be like that guy and not, I don't feel like I have to be just like this picture perfect guy. Right. So.
Yeah, I think it was tough for me just because I was so new, and people knew that I would go to Bible studies, but then they would see me at the football houses or whatever, because our football team, our head coach was Kalen DeBoer.
Oh, nice.
So he brought us to 4 championships in a row. And I remember there was a time where I had a time with a girl that I didn't know was a football player's girlfriend. Yeah. She just came over to the baseball house. And so like for the next 3 years, once that got out, people immediately hypocritized who I was, and now I had to spend the next 3 years saying that's not who I was. I just made a mistake, and so I had like this identity shift of like, this is just really exhausting.
Yeah,
dude.
It is exhausting.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to go high with it, and if it doesn't, trust Blaine does something better.
I love it. I love it.
We can make that, or I can, because we're playing best ball in. Yeah, useful. Go. All right, one of us got to make that. Oh, amateur side again. Bro, you're not in AAA anymore, bro. Unbelievable. Well, we're not in green numbers. We're still even. But I would say if you gave us even through 5 at all, I'd say you're plus money. Yeah. So then take me through that stint from 2019 to 2025 where there was, I mean, honestly, you would even say there was more down than up until later in the year. Yeah. So how do you feel you managed your faith in the midst of seemingly consistent downs? Yeah.
So, I mean, definitely had some low points where, you know, you feel like you have to almost sometimes be perfect with you're being in the Word every day and praying about everything and all these different things. And it's like, I feel like sometimes when I get to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't read my Bible in 2 weeks, instead of having that shift of like, hey, let's just get into it today and not like put too much pressure on starting something, too much pressure on every day. Like, so I definitely had some points where I would stray away and like, I'm just relying so much on myself and so much on my ability. And those were definitely the low points. Those are lonely. Those are, you don't have that foundation to fall back on.
Yeah.
And,
because most people would say that baseball and even golf is probably a game of millimeters, but the most important 6 inches in baseball is between your ears.
Yeah.
No doubt. How do you feel like you managed that?
I feel like I've done a pretty good job of managing it in the aspect of like never letting myself get entitled, not thinking I'm special. Like, I know that, there's been many times where I feel like I should have been in the big leagues, but I have to look in a lens of like, this is a business and it's a business decision, and like, should I be in the big leagues? Maybe. But am I? No. And so it's like, if I dwell on that, then I'm going to put myself in a position to be worse, and I'm not going to be the guy that if someone goes down, they're going to call up, because if I'm worried about playing in the big leagues, then I'm not going to play good baseball. So
yeah, because in Scripture, we talks about running our race.
Yeah.
Right? And I think a lot of the tendency is for me to run yours.
Yeah.
And so for somebody who believes you had the talent to get into the big leagues, and maybe you see somebody get called up that had a good 2-week stretch, but overall your numbers are better. Like, how did you manage not putting yourself in somebody else's race?
Yeah, I think just not, like, I've had moments where I'm like, spiteful of people that get to make it. Like you said, you look at another organization and it's like, this guy gets called up and you're like, what? But you're also like, that guy's like me. Like, that guy just had a life-changing moment.
That's right.
So why am I mad at this guy for getting called up? Like, he's grinding just like I am. Yep. So it's always like the perspective of being where my feet are and just being present in the moment is the perspective that usually brings me back to earth. And I feel like that's the hardest part, not looking ahead, not looking at all the negatives, and not like, well, if I do this, then I should get called up. If I do this, whatever. So I think like just focusing on me and playing like my best baseball that day, whatever it is, it has helped me kind of like keep level. The points where you look at my career where I'm down here is when I'm like worried about the guy in the big leagues. Like, oh, if he struggles and I'm doing good, maybe they'll finally call me up. And those are just bad spots to be. Yeah. It's really bad spots to be. And
yeah, as baseball guys, I feel like we, even if we don't say it, it's untrue, but we're built off of routine.
Yeah.
So have you found like, this is the routine that gets me the most prepared and the most joyful and the most, is there something for you that's specific?
Yeah. The gym.
So that's before games?
Yeah.
So walk me through a game day routine.
Yeah, so typical game day routine, I get to the field like one of the earlier guys, and I started working out like every day 2 years ago where I was not doing well, and it brought me a lot of happiness because it was something I felt like I could win that day, and it was something that I could control. And plus, I think, as a hitter, like, you want to feel strong. Yep. Like, you want to feel like you can do damage, and that was something that always helped me, was like, the bigger I feel, the better I'll like be confidence-wise in the game. Yeah. And so I started doing that. And the times where I put too much stock into my hitting routine is when I don't do well. So when I'm like, I have to take 15 good swings of this and 15 good swings off this, like, I don't do well. But when I'm free, I learned this, from these guys that I hit with out of Knoxville, 108 Performance. Like, they started freeing up my routine, and I started doing mimics of guys. And so, like, one day I'd walk in there and be like, I'm gonna hit like Vlad Jr. today. If I suck,
just to keep it loose.
Yeah, if I sucked at that, I'm like, bro, I'm not Vladdy. But if something worked, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. But when you're taking your swing and you're struggling off a flip, you're like, how am I supposed to hit 95 tonight?
Yep.
So I really started doing that 2 years ago, and I started like freeing up my routine on BP on the field. Like, it's home run derby.
Yeah.
Like, I just try and stay as loose as I can, and that way, if there's a day game and I didn't get all the swings I needed, I'm not going in there feeling unprepared. I'm like, I get
So
what I
BP
get.
coaches let you, because in college it was like, hey, first round is oppo, second round is getting manned over, third round is get them in, fourth round is free and easy. In the big leagues, they just let you run.
I think every organization's a little different, but I think they'd rather you feel comfortable, and rather you get what you need to be the best version of yourself. And so
do you call them out? You just say, hey, go out, hey, go. That's tight.
And a lot of ownership. Like, they want you to have ownership in your routine.
That's tight.
Because they know if you have ownership and conviction, like, that's more than half the battle.
Yeah.
Like, they know if a guy's going out there like, hey, I'm sitting this pitch, if I get it, I'm doing this. Like, even if it's not necessarily the right approach, they're like, hey, the guy's convicted. Like, there's some times where you need to go away from that, but most of the time, if you're convicted, you're in a better spot. Yeah.
Hole 6, par 4. God, this is a beautiful shot.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Come on!
I love that.
I need that tortilla, or else I'm not going to hit him straight anymore. Dang it. Where'd she go?
Up.
Oh, it sure did. Bro, that had like an apex of like 4. Attaboy. All right, so when you, one of the things that I've like learned the most, especially now that I'm post-ministry and like in the midst of this divorce, in John 21, Jesus comes back, Peter sees him, jumps in the water, then he questions him. He goes, hey, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? All that. But at the end, he tells him that John is going to die of old age and he's going to die of crucifixion. And Peter goes, what the heck, dude?
Yeah.
And then Jesus goes, what does that have to do with me and you?
Yeah.
And so what I've like come to, is this hole 6 or 7?
6.
Okay, so we can still go down.
Yeah.
So what I've come to realize is that my walk with Christ has nothing to do with anybody else besides him and I.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, have you felt more of that?
That one's mine.
That's you.
Yeah.
So we're 100 in from here and about 95 from you. Does it make a difference?
I'm good playing the 100.
Me too.
Because I got 50 degree.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, 104. Green light special here.
Yeah, this is goes
Looks
on.
like we have a center stick. Let's get 2 here. Little sawed-off 52 in hand. Should be a perfect number. Come on, be the number. Oh, short. I dug to the ozone there, though, huh? Talk about getting steep.
That's why we tape them.
Yeah.
That's short.
Just cover the trap. Cover it. That's all right. We got putts. That's all right.
I mean,
Take care of the course.
there are beaver pellets everywhere.
Hopefully it'll take care of you. So yeah, I mean, do you feel like in a sport that constantly has you unintentionally comparing, have you found yourself kind of in that same boat where it's like, hey, Jesus, it's just me and you?
Yeah. So I'm doing a Bible study with my wife and a couple from that I played with last year, Joe Barlow, and then a pastor from Round Rock. And Joe said that the other day. It's a David Platt book. It's called The Threads of the Gospel. It's just about like intertwining the gospel in like your everyday life and being able to talk about it. And that's what Joe said. He said when he first started, he felt like he was comparing his walk with other people's. And Joe was talking about taking full ownership in your personal walk and not comparing it to, you know, a guy who can just recite scripture or the guy who's super good with his words or whatever. Like, you are you, and your relationship with Christ is your relationship, and you need to own it and be confident in it and like cherish it. And that's when it can take off.
Yep.
When you're always comparing yourself, like you said, and like, well, this guy can do this and this guy does this, like, it doesn't do you any good.
Yeah.
You're always wanting more.
Right. Were you somebody who oftentimes did compare?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know, you look at like other couples and you look at like sometimes I get anxiety about someone being like, hey, well, why should I love Jesus? Like, why would I love Jesus after all the evil in this world? And, you know, when I have had all these struggles, why would I love him if he's supposed to be looking out for me? And it's like, no one has the real answer for that. The Bible does, but it's like you said earlier, planting a seed. Like, you're just a delivery boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're taking it, you know, he's taking over after the fact.
Yeah.
You're just the delivery guy.
Yeah. Oh, great roll. Oh, man. A little too much sauce.
Yeah, the one putt I go too far.
Stay. All right, little meat on both. He left it short. Oh, well, that is the pro side.
How did that not break?
That is the pro side. All right. Nothing to think about here. The more I think, the more I screw up. Bang.
Yes.
Come on, no damage.
Let's go.
Still in red numbers,
Needed
1 under
that.
through 6. Let's go.
Needed that.
Yeah, LA Golf is Bryson's kind of gotten them on the map. But yeah, I'm going out there for their product testing on the 1st and 2nd. I'll be going to Anaheim, or on the 1st and 2nd, the 8th and 9th, doing some product testing. And shout out Mike and Aaron. Hopefully we can secure some long 2026 contract is what we're working towards. But yeah, man, their shafts are money, their putters are money, and for somebody that plays like me who doesn't compete, they look dope.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully. Ooh, this is a fun one.
Yeah, 2
A
tiers.
little split, John. Oh wow. All right, let's see what we got here. Hole 7, Weekapaw, short par 4. How about a couple birdie, John, here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's get us
to it.
back.
Let's get to it.
Let's get us back here. Stay left of it. Stay left of it. I think it's left of it.
I think you
Maybe carried
I
it?
think you carried it. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I think you're in the little like middle ground.
That's all right. It's a much better showing than last time. I was spraying like it was freaking perfume last round. So you see like those 4 shrubs on the right side of the green?
Yeah.
Like, I think if that's your line, it'll feed left. I will tell you, and I don't want to like beat my own drum, but in July of 24, I played with Scat. Next year, he went bonkers.
Yeah.
6 months ago, I played with Colin Gillespie. He's now going nuts for the Suns.
Yeah.
So some would call me the good luck Chuck.
I need it.
So just expect monster numbers.
I would love.
Expect monster
I would
numbers.
love nothing more.
Come on, lock in here. That's just fine.
That looked like what's his face for Barstool Riggs.
You just rolled over to second,
Yeah.
but you're center fairway. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part. And when I said monster numbers, I'm talking about of their respective sport, not of golf.
Yeah.
So, is there a? I mean, it might sound cliche, but there's a lot of people that'll either put verses on their wrist, or is there something? Is there a scripture that's kind of like your go-to of like, this is the one that I kind of always lean back on when find myself in specific.
Definitely the cliche of like, you know, I can do all things through Christ.
Yeah. It's a pretty tricky shot. You have to be really delicate. All hands team right here.
Yeah,
Come on.
let's do it.
All hands. First team, all hands. Oh, I felt it, and I'm due for one around. I'm due for one around. How about this fillet though, huh?
Dude, I love these.
Call and collect on some homies. That's fine. Safe. Beautiful. Beautiful. To not get in plus numbers like this whole round would be, like, I would go home so happy.
Yeah. I went center green just because.
Yeah, that's safe. Super safe. Now I'm going to go Philly flop on these boys. Ready for something special?
Yes. So good.
Come on now. Come on now. Straight as pass. At least from my angle.
That's such a pure roll.
You like how when you hit it clean, it goes end over end and you can kind of see the whole thing? All right, 2 putts. I like right side of this little cut.
Okay.
A little tug job, and it's got to sit a hair. All right, we need you here.
That's such a choke job.
Yeah, we need you here. I'd put that line on. Help it out like me. Inside right edge. Right here. Get there! Oh man, you gonna finish that off, JP, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
That's the moment that I dreaded this whole time on this channel. Right?
Yep, just getting caught with our pants down. It was bound to happen, but the fact that it took 7 holes to get there is quite, I don't know.
Still a small win.
Yeah, small win. Still plus. Now we're +1 through 7, right? All right. Well, we finally made it to the plus numbers, but we got 2 more holes, and if we can finish in red, I think that's a win.
Yeah. Hey, that was a 3-putt.
My hosel didn't help.
Yeah.
You know, I'll wear that on the chin. See, what the, what? We literally just got told that the marshal, we just got told by the marshal.
He just came from
to keep up. And the guys behind called and said that we're running behind. And now here we are, sitting on the tee box, and the boys haven't even teed off yet.
Yeah. That's
wild.
Yeah. You could tell he didn't want to be telling us that, though.
Yeah. I think that was just like duty. Hey, I told him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just check a box.
Yeah, we're talking about faith. The Lord's just saying, hey, let's make sure we don't get angry right away. You know what I mean? So you were saying Philippians 4:13, do all things. What does that mean?
Yeah, I think just, you know, for so much of my, from age like 16 to 21, so like a pretty pivotal time in my baseball career. Like professional baseball is not in the cards for me. Like when I got engaged, it was right before I got drafted, but it was like I even got engaged thinking that I'm not going to do this very long. And so when I take a step back and look at my...
Here's the marshal, watch me.
Yeah.
Hey, pause in the action. Let's... Yeah, he knew.
When I take a step back and I like kind of look at my baseball journey through, I guess, the lens of someone who doesn't know me, like... you have to see little threads of like God throughout it. Because there's no way that I would have gotten to this point without him. And there's times where I think that I'm up here, and then there's times where I think I'm, you know, down here. But that was just, you know, one of probably the first one I ever memorized, and it's been you know, with me for a long time. I have Tetelestai tattooed on me,
which is Greek for what?
It is finished.
Okay.
So Jesus' last words.
Yeah.
That's kind of a nice reminder too, of like,
don't make it as big of a deal as it needs to be.
Yeah. And when you're one of the things we're talking about through this Bible study is like when you do something wrong and you're convicted, there's a big difference of when you look in the mirror. When you look at the mirror and you look and all you see is shame and guilt, and you just, you know, you tell yourself you're a bad person, and you know he doesn't love you because of that, and that's just what the devil wants you to think.
Right.
But when you can look in that mirror and see Jesus wanting you to keep coming to him, it's a completely different lens to look through. Yeah.
Yep.
And so that kind of ties into the it is finished. Like, he did it all for us. He laid it all out there for us, died on the cross for us. And, you know, it's just our job to, you know, glorify him in everything that we do. And it's really hard. It's really hard in professional baseball, and honestly in anything, to when you do something good to not be like, oh, that's me.
Yep.
So, like, you know, sometimes, like, you know, you go on social media and, like, you see the bad things, but you see the good things. And it's like, for me, sometimes social media is not good for me, because it's like, I don't want to see what people are saying about me, the good and the bad.
That's right.
The good things boost my ego a little too much, and the bad things make me either angry or embarrassed or whatever. So just the being present, I think, is like day by day, you know, being where your feet are and working on being just the best version of yourself at that time is all you can do.
Yep. All right, par 5. Let's get at least one birdie back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Sit right there.
Just barely trickled?
In play, though.
All right, come on. Lock in here. All right, hopefully I'm in play.
Might have to go, you're in play, yeah.
Yeah.
Might have to go DOD from there.
A buddy of mine is a long drive world trick shot guy. And so what he does is he takes the tee, he cuts it, and then puts another tee like this on top, but leaves about 4 inches, because if you cut it under, it won't break the shaft. And then he puts it about 28 inches high. And then he just swings.
Hammers it.
Bro, carries 280.
That's crazy.
It's disgusting. All right, we're going Dodd here. What's the number say?
349.
Okay, I don't think either of us can get there. The problem is that it's very narrow down there.
Yeah, it bottlenecks a little bit.
So, because you really wanted to try it, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll do it.
That way, if you just absolutely botch it, we just keep our score in play. Stay. Stay out of that trap. Oh, it's in it.
Yeah.
I honestly don't care. I need to do it.
Yeah. That's so good. That's so good.
Bang!
Shot of the day right there.
Bang!
Shot
Come
of the
on,
day.
baby. 87. Strayed the tee shot to an absolute pure Dodd. I mean, this shot in general is so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny, you may want to see this go in the hole, homie. I said, you may want to see this go in the hole. Know what I'm saying? Two for two on yips. 2 for 2 on yips. I'm gonna need you to come like actually, like yeah.
In the clutch.
Yeah. This is where I need you. Oh, useful.
That's short.
Useful.
If you hit that-
Stay. Yeah. Need you to make that. Oh, that's got to hit a house. Ah.
This one's a little
Come on,
slidery.
Blaine. Get big here, bro. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. God, that was huge. Tap her in just so that people don't, whine about. Bang. All right. On to the last hole. Can we come back to even?
We're doing it.
What do you guys think in the chat? Put
We're
it right
going to be
now.
1 under.
Put it right now. Both birdies count,
Yeah.
so there's still hope. But when I was in ministry, there was some back end stuff that was going on that forced me to step away and really lean into the family. And so we did 18 months of therapy. Yeah. And we recommitted to the framework, and everything was good. And then her grandpa got diagnosed with a rare form of cancer, and he passed away fairly quickly from the diagnosis. And she was adopted. She was adopted into a white, evangelical white family. And her whole black side she never knew. And so as my son got diagnosed, she got more aware of kind of some of the socially liberal aspects of things.
Yeah.
And then she, told me, hey, I have same-sex attraction. And so for me, as a husband, I was just like, I thought that's what she was telling me, what her struggle was.
Yeah.
But it slowly went from this is what I'm dealing with to this is who I am.
Yeah.
So now we go from marriage, equally yoked, to now 7 years in, biblically unequally yoked.
Yeah.
And there was so much tension in the home that we, after prayer and thinking through things and trying to fight it, we felt like it was safer for the kids to have two joyful homes than to have one disgruntled home. Absolutely. At the cost of trying to be Jesus-like. Yeah. Because I feel like God can still redeem both stories in a way that's helpful. And what we want is our kids to see love in their respective lenses.
Absolutely.
So in theory, if they are both Christians chasing after the Lord and doing it, I feel like you ought to fight for it. Yeah. But we fought till the nth degree until we realized, wait, we're not who we were. Yeah. Because we got married so young and life hit us. Yeah. So like for us, like I would not take the out, but I would take the out at the cost of my kids still fulfilling a life full of joy and love in two separate homes.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
And you have to put them first.
Mm-hmm. Have it here. Been driving them fairly decent all day. Short par 4. There's water right, but thankfully I don't have to really worry about that. Get down. Yeah, it's not a good start. Blaine, nobody better here, bro. Nobody better.
Jesus.
I heard a ton of... I'm hoping that it just went straight down.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it just went straight down.
Because we don't want to be 100.
Yeah, because then we'll be like 160 and we'll be right in the wheelhouse.
How old are they?
My son is 7. My son just turned 7. My daughter turned 4. Mm-hmm. It's wild because, like, in my mind, I was like, Lord, like, my wife at the time was a state champion gymnast. And I played college ball, played a year pro. So I was like, we got athletes in our genes. Yeah. I was like, Lord, just please give me a first rounder. Yeah. And sure enough, like, dude's 7, but he's 100 pounds and he's bigger than some 10-year-olds. Yeah. But he's got a disability. So the Lord's sense of humor, bro.
What's the disability?
He's autistic.
Okay.
All right, so luckily it hit the tree and came straight down. And even though it's a short par 4, we got a long ways in. Yeah. So 204 down to 199. I think we're both hitting 6 iron. Let's get a putt here. Yeah. Let's get a putt. That was pure. It's just where you're aimed. You probably thought you're going to come over it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go. 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 Get up.
Go.
That's all right. I can chip that in for...
No doubt.
I can chip that in. At least it's safe to say there's probably no damage, but that probably is also in all caps. Pretty straightforward chip here. Let's see if we can end on the heater. God, I'd love to see this go in to finish the video. Come on. All right, half decent. Fight! Fight! All right, we gotta make some heaters. I hope you'd enjoyed this talk with Blaine, getting to know him as a professional big leaguer and also getting to know his life, his faith, his story. And also we played decent golf, so Weekapaw is a beautiful course. We're gonna end on some bangers here. If you like what you see, there's gonna be more come of it. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, do it all. All of his information will be in the description. But let's end on some heaters. Come on. Come on, baby. God, what a good putt. What a great putt. Stayed straight.
Weird pin there.
Stayed straight the whole way. Hey, but two 10 handicaps, finishing at 2 under. Appreciate you coming on the channel, homie.
For sure.
Like I mentioned, all of his description will be down below. Make sure you catch him out. Good luck next season.
Thank you.
Until then, we'll see you next time.